Hey guys, what's up? It's your Asian brother here again, Corrupted Hero. And for a lot of you, it's probably the first time you've heard about me or seen any content from me. And I'm really excited for this. Modern Warfare 3 is finally out. And I can tell you now that this is an amazing game. I don't want to sound too, like judging it too early. But right now, because I've played all of the Call of Duties, and I can tell you now you enjoy this a lot more than a lot of them. Unless you're a camper. And if you're new to this series, I'm going to be posting a lot of helpful videos that can help you, become a better player. Because, it's more enjoyable when you're better at the game. So, I definitely help you guys with that. And this game was one of my first games that I got on it. And it was, I got to say, it was a pretty good game. I mean, it's not the highest scoring game so far. But, it is a good thing to, show what I'm going to try and get across in this video. So, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe because it's probably the best way to keep up to date with my content, and be sure that you're on top of your game. Anyway, start off, I'm pretty sure you guys will probably want to start off in TDM as it is a known game mode and it's probably the easiest one out of all so far. You don't want to really try and get into objective gameplays at the start, and what you really got to do is stay away from your teammates. Try to use them, like, see how my teammates are around. I try to stay away from them to know where my enemies are, because enemies are usually like on the opposite sides of your your teammates. So you definitely want to do that. And what you guys got to know is try and take it slow. I don't mean sit in the corner, but you want to try and take it slow at the start. You don't want to be rushing around like me so much, but after a while, when you get more comfortable with the game and the mechanics of it, then that's when you start to become more, you run around a bit more. But you really got to know about map knowledge. So try to go into, either take it slow, but if you do have the patience, try to go, oh, this is a silly mistake. But if you do have the time, try to go into a private match and try to get to know the maps really well, like with you and a friend or something like that. And try to work out the spawns and stuff. I know, but just try to go into a lot of maps and, try to see how it's laid out and where everything is. That's probably one of the most important factors you got to do. And also, you should really be, if you can choose the strike package that you use, I recommend that you use support at the start, because the point streaks don't actually reset when you die. So that means you can keep pumping out, these point streaks like UAVs and stuff, which are really helpful, which helps with your map knowledge of where the spawns are, majority of the enemy teammates are. So that will help you a lot in this. And make sure to check out some of my other videos. I know it's Black Ops videos, but I'll link it in the description and put a video, a link to the video at the end, which will help with aiming. So those of you who aren't that good at aiming, because they do translate across the games, so you can get a lot better. And what you want to try and do is, can you see here how I'm trying to use this stone thing as cover? You really want to use cover a lot of the times to help make sure that you have the advantage upon your opponent. It helps out a ton, so trust me about that. Try to use cover a lot. Anyway, I'm really excited for this game. I think it's gonna be the best Call of Duty to date. Now, a lot of you COD guys and stuff like that might be saying, oh, it's too early. I can tell you now it's gonna be really good. I mean, I've literally come across no campers, which is really good. Everyone's just running around having fun, and that's what, honestly, I don't want to say to you guys who are new that, running around is the way to play the game, but honestly, I think it's more enjoyable that way. It's sort of a persona that allows you to feel like you're like this marathon runner that can just take on a whole team, which is awesome. And also, there are a lot more, recon UAVs and stuff like that in Modern Warfare 3. Oh, this is silly too. Anyway, there is a lot of that. So if you do unlock Assassin, I'm not condoning this, but it is a slight easier transition for all you new guys. So I do recommend that you try to use Assassin, because it does make you invisible to enemy UAVs and stuff. So guys, make sure you like the video, comment down below what you think of Modern Warfare 3, and subscribe to keep up to date. And as always guys, stay fresh. in the video on your left, this is the aiming video I was talking about earlier. Click to check it out, and these moves and stuff like that, techniques, can be transferred over to Modern Warfare 3, so make sure you check that out. And on the right is the subscribe button if you can't, see the subscribe button above. As always, guys, stay fresh.